What was the hardest part about filming your tutorial?
I did not have any audio on my computer. I had a lot of technical difficulties with that. So, in terms of editing audio, I was kind of editing like in the dark. Like I literally just threw something in there and then just kind of put a transition on it and like hoped it would sound good. But I went to IT and I got my laptop fixed, so like that kind of difficulty won't happen again, hopefully.
What was the funnest part of making your tutorial?
I liked at the beginning, I did a little segment on like all the materials and like where to get them in like the grocery store, and I used the Hannaford's down the street, so that was pretty fun, like just like kind of walking around and like getting some cool shots with my actor.
How was it working with an actor? Had you worked with them before?
I've never really worked, that was my first kind of film, so I've never really worked with like another actor, but it was a lot of fun. I think that it's hard conveying to someone exactly what you want at points, but as long as you like find the right person, it like shouldn't be that much of a difficulty. But it definitely, like what's in your head definitely comes out differently as like what is shown, especially with like the actor, I feel, because like they have a different vision on like what you expect them as well.
How much did your vision change from the beginning of the project to the end?
I planned things out differently. Like I had this one set where I was gonna do the actually building of the sandwich like in my apartment, but since that day, like a lot of my roommates were there, and like I just felt that it would be beneficial to the film if we just did it, you know, with less interruption in the other person's apartment or my actor's apartment. And I feel like that was a lot easier because it was just like neater and like all that. But I definitely just like kind of changed from like planning it out using my doing my treatment to like the end result. I definitely think that I imagined some audio in that as well, but like going back to that audio issue, like that really changed my vision as well.
So what's the biggest thing you're going to take from this for the next project?
Audio is key. I don't think it was so much of like, you know, you're your own worst critic, but like I don't think it was so much of that, because like I knew that was like my number one mistake, but like I think that was just like such an obvious mistake that like kind of ruined the whole video. Our professor said, you know, that George Lucas said that like, you know, audio makes like it's like one of the most important things. I definitely like really, it drove that home in this tutorial project.